Dean. Okay. So I cannot use my laptop anymore because it decided to quit on me. So I had to do this on my phone. This is fun, right? I've decided that I'm going to talk about like the evolution of Demon Dean. I think I got the topic idea from Life of a Fangirl edits. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm pretty sure this is what you mean. I'm sorry if I'm taking this out of context or not what you want. But this is what I got from it. So, we're going to talk about Dean with the mark of Cain and being a demon and things like that. Dean, as a demon, I knew about before I watched the show. I've watched the show for about a year now. I think I'm a year in. And I knew that he existed, and I was very excited for that. My best friend, Mary, she kept telling me, she's like, oh yeah, you're gonna love Demon Dean. I finally asked her, I was like, well, when is it? And she's like, oh, like this end of season 9. So I thought it was like the last 5 or 2 episodes of season 9. I didn't know it was like the last 5 seconds. So I was really disappointed. And then, I finally caught up with it on Netflix, and then I found it on a website, and then I watched, and then I was able to watch the live shows after the episode where Dean killed all those people, you know, with like Claire in it, and like her weird dad dude who was like a total dick. Then I was finally able to watch with everyone else, and finally do that. And I was really sad that Demon Dean was taken away from us so fast. I wish there was more because he was awesome and I loved it. I loved how sassy he was, you know, and very good looking. I love the hair. His hair. I loved it. Yeah, so that's what I think about Demon Dean. I loved him. I want him back. I wish we could have him back, but we can't now because Sam is a jerk and took him away from us. Okay, now I'm just going to talk about Dean this season. Dean this season, I feel like hasn't been Dean. Dean really hasn't been himself, the one that we fell in love with, since he got the mark of Cain, really. Well, not really, since he got the mark. When he got the first blade. That's when he wasn't our little Dean Winchester anymore, and he just hasn't been himself since then. And, yeah, he really hasn't been himself. And we finally saw the Dean that we love at the end of season 10, in the very last little bit when the mark came off. With Dean having to kill Sam, I think the mark of Cain Dean would have done it, because Mark of Cain Dean has been in charge for so long, and he's done all that stuff this season. It hasn't been Dean who's done that. It's been the Mark of Cain Dean. And, therefore, I feel like he would have killed Sam, and then killed Death, went and got the first blade, and then would have just been a demon again, right? But I feel like Dean did the same thing Sam did with Samsifer, is that he took back control and like did one action, which was turn around, kill Death, and then I felt like Dean wouldn't have killed Sam because Dean wouldn't kill Sam, but Mark of Cain Dean would have, and that's who was in control. And then I feel like Dean took control. It was kind of like possession, I guess, and he took back control, and then Death, which I still don't understand or like. I mean, I'm happy that he was the fan favorite that died, not my sweet Crowley. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I think about Demon Dean. I loved. Dean I love. Mark of Cain Dean not so much. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan of that at all. I say yeah a lot when I'm nervous or don't know what I'm talking about a lot. And yeah. I need to stop. Okay. Last little bit here, I'm going to talk about season 11 and what I hope for season 11. Crowley's alive. That is first and foremost my most important thing, that my baby is alive. I wouldn't be so devastated if Cass died. I'm sorry, but if that means Crowley lives, sorry, Cass. Bye. Dean's gonna be devastated, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Crowley's more important to me than you. Rowena dying. That's another big thing. I love Ruth. I hate Rowena. Love Ruth. Hate Rowena. And then Darkness is just gonna be awful, I guess. And then I really want a Human Impala episode. And I think that's happening because I saw this weird post on Tumblr about it, and it was like official, kind of. And I think that might be happening. I don't know. But I think if that happens, then I think Gabe is coming back, because someone asked asked Richard at the Supernatural convention in Seattle that if he came back, what would he want to do? And he said, well, when I come back, he's like, I want to do a Human Impala episode. And everyone was like, yay! He's like, wait, is that a thing? Is this a thing? Do I need to go read about it? And we're like, no, stop, don't look it up. And so I really hope Gabe comes back, and then Chuck comes back, because that's where Gabe has been. He's been partying with Chuck, and him and Chuck have just been partying because they're best friends and that's what they do. And then I really hope Lucifer comes back, because I miss him. And if it's not Mark as Lucifer, then I'm gonna be pissed, because who else can play Lucifer? No one else. No one, well, other than Jared. But Mark better come back as Lucifer, because if anyone else does, I don't think all of us are gonna be happy. We're gonna be very disappointed, because we loved Mark, and I think that Nick, so his vessel, is still alive, because you never saw anything that happened to him. So I think he's alive. Really hope, because I loved him. He's just, Mark's kind of cute and adorable and cute and adorable. Yeah, so I hope for Crowley alive, Rowena dead, Lucifer back, Gabe back, Chuck back, Winchester's finally gonna day on the beach, hopefully, I hope, because that would be nice. And maybe that means Jared in a bathing suit. Everybody loves that. It's cute and hot and delicious. And alright, yeah, that's it for this one. So FYI, these are now going to be on my phone, because my computer decided to go kaput and I can't use it anymore. So happy fun times. No computer, I just have my phone. So thanks for watching. Give me more topics.